Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Leading Eid prayers at the Independence Square in Accra on Tuesday to mark the end of the 29 days dawn to sunset fasting, the National Chief Imam, Dr. Nuhu Shaributu, through his spokesperson says he's expecting to see government's promise to build modern senior high schools in some Zongo communities become a reality.
The Chief Imam says he's appreciative to government for all the support initiative to the Muslim community. We have been informed about a number of initiatives to rehabilitate Islamic schools within the Zongo spread across the length and breadth of Ghana. We are also aware of the Arabic teachers who have been deployed and paid some salaries to be able to teach in Islamic schools. One of the key things of commendation is the scholarship, which we cannot forget. 40 students who have been taken outside the country to Cuba to learn medicine and come back and contribute to the health delivery system of our country. We are also impressed with the promise made with the Chief Imam. Your Excellency, Chief Imam says he looks forward for the time when we shall do the first shortcutting of the government's intended model Islamic schools in the Zongos spread across the country. The Chief Imam cannot wait and is waiting to see the day when this shortcutting will take place.
Addressing thousands of Muslims, the National Chief Imam underscored the need for religious tolerance to harness Ghana's development. He appreciated other faith-based organizations, especially the Christian community, for its continuous support.
The Chief Imam commends the Christian community for the show of support, religious tolerance, and harmony. We are impressed that this year, the Chief Imam says to me, this year we have never heard of any interfaith confusion or conflict as a result of students deprived from fasting or saying their prayers. We heartfeltly, we just want to sincerely also thank the Christian Council, the Bishops' Conference, Pentecostal Council, the Charismatic Council, all of the Muslim Christian leadership for the support we are receiving. We want to build on what we already have and build solid foundation for interfaith harmony, built on our shared values of hard work, honesty, love, compassion, forgiveness, sympathy, empathy. These are germane values based on which countries and communities have been built.
The Chief Imam prayed for the President and the Vice President of the nation, political and Christian leaders, asking Allah to bestow on them blessings and wisdom of leadership. He called on Muslims to eschew every form of non-Islamic virtues that undermine their religion. In conclusion, the National Chief Imam charged Ghanaians to appreciate current economic difficulties and to cooperate with the government on its efforts to alleviate their plight.
The Chief Imam says we should all pray for the economic prosperity of our country. The challenge we are going through is the reality surrounding us, and at this point, when we are faced with such a challenge, we must all raise our hands and invoke the compassion of Allah, so that by His intervention, we are able to see a new direction in our economic delivery, and then we see so much economic relief.
The Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, for his part, assured the National Chief Imam and the Muslim community of the government's commitment to commence work on the model SHS in Zongo communities this year.
We have also kept our commitment towards the inclusive development of Zongo communities through the Zongo Development Fund in the areas of infrastructure support, such as access roads, bridges, schools, healthcare facilities, drainage, water systems, astroturfs, educational scholarships, as well as entrepreneurial training and support. Recently, the Zongo Development Fund has completed about 200 projects and commissioned many of them, and many others will soon be commissioned. Inshallah, the construction of the model senior high schools will start this year.
He acknowledged the role the Christian community played over the period to reaffirm Ghana's peaceful status on the continent.
Ghana is globally acclaimed as a very peaceful country, and we have attained enviable positions on the Global Peace Index as the most peaceful country in West Africa and the second most peaceful country in Africa. It is because of the tolerance, cooperation, and mutual respect between Muslims and Christians across the country. Elsewhere, faith-based groups are at each other's throats and are destructive elements to the peace of their communities. Here in Ghana, we are blessed with tolerant and progressive religious leadership and groups which are contributing meaningfully to the national development. Let us continue to strengthen our ties regardless of our different religious identities.
He didn't miss the opportunity to re-echo government's achievements over the past 5 years in the area of health, road infrastructure, and in education.
Finally, the dawn to sunset prayers and fasting by our Muslim brothers and sisters has come to an end. And Eid prayers were just marked a while ago by the Vice President, led by Sheikh Nuhu Shaributu, the National Chief Imam. And the Vice President assured the Muslim community of government's support to the Muslim community of them getting their fair share of the national cake. My name is Fred Duo, reporting from the Independence Square here in Accra for City News.
Allahu Akbar.